We are your home theater and AV questions answered. This is AVRant. Want your home theater or AV question answered by Tom and Rob? Send it to question@avrant.com. Welcome to AVRant. I'm Tom Andry, and I'm here with
Rob H.
Matt. Again, we'll have a picture or some set of pictures.
Just one.
Will you stop that? Has a five. I'm serious. If you say just, I said one picture or a set of pictures. Mm-hmm. I gave the option. I did not need you to say just one again.
Previous times you said it in plural, so
whatever, dude. That's like the royal plural. Shut up. God, it's like my wife, man. My wife just cannot stop from correcting me every time. She's like, "That's not that." Oh, it wasn't 9 o'clock. It was 9:30. It's like immaterial to my story. Thank you very much. The exact time is not important. It's nighttime. Shut up. Plural, not plural. It is a picture that people can see on the YouTube channel.
It will be one picture.
Shut up.
Because if you're looking for more, you're not going to find them.
Oh, I could just see the angry comments now. Tom promised me multiple pictures, right, but there was only one. Rob, you are messing up again. You're ruining the podcast,
there
Rob.
You go. Defending myself preemptively.
Oh, jeez. Comments that will. Okay, whatever. Matt, with his picture, singular, has a 5.1 setup with a Ascend CMT-340SE mains and sensor, and a CBM-170SE surrounds, along with HSU-VTF-3 Mark V subwoofer. His living room is only about 2,000 cubic feet, but it's wide open to the kitchen and 2 other bedrooms, and he's finding the thump in the chest feeling to be a little lacking. I love it when people give us the cubic feet of their theater and then tell us it's open to the rest of the house. It's like, nope. It's not the cubic feet of your theater. Everything is the cubic feet of your theater.
That's right.
Anyways, he only cares about his seat, so uniformity from seat to seat isn't a concern. He's wondering, would stacking subs be a good option? If so, are there any things like phase issues to worry about when stacking a pair of subs? Stacking subs will give you more output, which will help you out in this situation. You do not have to worry about phase or anything. You just put them on top of each other.
It's basically the same as getting a dual driver sub, which would only have one phase setting for both drivers. So you set them both to the same thing, but that's it.
Yeah, so there's nothing. I mean, that's pretty much it. You just level match them individually like you normally would. You stack them on top of each other. It gives you 6 dB or so, maybe a little bit more of output.
Yeah, putting it in the corner like he has, it's possible to get as much as 9, but if you have this wide open room like you got, you're probably getting about 6. That's most likely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or you just get a bigger sub.
Or you could go with the one sub that is near field placement, acting more like a mid-bass module to give you that tactile initial hit you in the chest thump, and then it doesn't play much else.
I have to be honest, I don't like that suggestion that much. I know you've been making it lately, and I haven't really said anything about it, but I am not a fan of that suggestion.
Sometimes people aren't huge fans of pressurizing their entire space, because if you don't
live
alone...
I understand that. I understand that. This dude clearly does, because he doesn't care about anybody else's seats. Either that, or he's a sociopath. And hey, Matt, listen, dude, Matt, if this is the case and you only care about your seat, welcome to the club, sir, because that's what I do in my house too. I have 2 subs because, I wanna, but I really only care about my seat, and no one else in this house cares about it in their seats at all. They're happy to sit on the back wall on the thing that's right on the back wall. They're happy to sit back there. They don't care. They don't care that all the surround speakers are in front of them. They don't care. They don't care the surround back speakers are above their heads. They don't care. No one's ever complained that the sound sounded weird in here. Never. No matter where they sit. And here I am with my stopping a movie in the middle going, okay, I'm not hearing anything coming from the surround backs. We're going to have to do a quick, everybody go get some popcorn or something. I'm going to recalibrate the home theater real quick. We'll just meet me back here in 15 minutes. All right. That happens. Mm-hmm. That happens. But no one else in this family cares. So Matt, if you have a huge family and you don't care about them, I got your back. but yes, you can just stack them. You could just get a bigger sub. You can put it closer to you and do what Rob's saying, and you will get this sort of pseudo hit in the chest. The reason I don't like it is not because uh, it's not because I think it's a bad suggestion. It's just that I personally feel that there is a quantitative difference between the feeling of a pressurized room and the feeling of a near field
Oh, there
placement.
definitely is. Yeah.
You know,
I mean,
that
it's kind of like getting one of the butt kickers, right?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, you're definitely getting a tactile sensation, but it's not the same as a genuine pressurization of the room.
when you pressurize your room, you feel it in your stomach, you feel it in your chest, you feel it in
your
ears, you
blurred
feel it all
vision.
over the place. If you're doing it right.
Yeah.
But this, you're going to feel it coming from the couch. And
Yeah,
I find
yeah.
that distracting and not helpful.
I see.
A lot of other people disagree with that and get the little butt shaker, butt kicker things, and they think they're the best thing that's ever happened in the
Yeah.
world. And that's fine. If that's you, that's fine. I'm not going to judge you on that.
Speaking
I'm just
of
saying
which,
that's me.
that could potentially be another solution if Matt does
Yeah.
like the butt kicker type of thing. That is another solution for getting that tactile sensation that might
Yeah.
be missing. Yeah. So, I mean, in terms of just, let's say he does just want to raw pressurize this entire space, we don't actually know how many total cubic feet he's dealing with. This could be 6,000, 7,000. This could be 10,000 plus, right?
Right.
We don't actually completely know. So, like we were saying, that VTF3 Mark V, that's great up to about 5,000 cubic feet. You're probably exceeding that. Which isn't hard to do when you're open to
Right.
a bunch of other rooms. So, yeah, if you're exceeding 5,000 cubic feet, you add the second one. Now you can probably get upwards of about 6,000 cubic feet. But if you've exceeded 6,000 cubic feet, you got to start maybe looking at Power Sound Audio and going above what HSU can even offer.
All right. Or just keep stacking them to the ceiling.
Just keep-
just keep stacking them.
So, yeah, a couple of different ways of coming at this, Matt. Yeah.
All right, he plans to eventually add 2 more speakers to make a 7.2 system in order to keep everything timbre matched. Would we recommend getting 2 more CBM 170 SEs for the back surrounds, or upgrading the mains to something else and putting a CMT 340s in the back? Let me look at this picture again.
Right. So, I mean, if you're happy with your
the picture went away.
CMT 340s up front, you're happy with the CBM 170s as your surrounds, of course, getting another pair of CBM 170s will perfectly tamper match your surrounds. I would also say, though, maybe placement is a little bit of a concern. Maybe you'd rather have something you could mount on a wall, in which case the Ascend HTM-200s are the perfect choice for something like that. They will perfectly timbre match this series of speakers, but they're more flexible in terms of their placement because they're not ported and they're easily mounted on a wall or something like that. If you were to change your CMT 340s up front to something else, you're going to a timbre mismatch at that point. It's kind of unavoidable. So if you're happy with what you got and your goal is to keep a timbre match, I would say stick with Ascend, stick with the SE series, and if the 170s are just not perfect in terms of placement and size, then go to the HTM-200s.
There you go. Want your question answered? Send it to question@avrant.com.
This is AVRant.
Now go out and listen to something.